Hello everyone, start off by drawing an opposite V shape as such. Do this on the side right beside it as well. Now connect the two. Add some squiggly lines to connect the two as well. Then once again connect the two but this time from the bottom. It will be like a joint house. In the middle of it all, add the door. Add the door handle and then add a small little window to the top and the bottom of the door. On either side, draw on the window with the grills. Then add shutters to your window as well and a top portion to it. Do the exact same on the other side to make it look the same. Then draw heart-shaped windows at the top of this house. Once you are done with this, begin to color it in, before which you will outline it and make it all the more darker. We have chosen to use the color green and then orange followed by yellow and blue for the top. Moving to the major part of the house, we have chosen to use the color pink in order to color it. Make multiple lines out of the color pink and make sure that they do not overlap. Then we have used orange, this shade of turquoise, and lastly a shade of yellow. Once again use it in lines so that it doesn't become darker in some parts more than the others. We have decided to color in the windows using a shade of blue. As for the sides, color them in light orange. Moving on to the hearts at the top, we have chosen the colors yellow and a peachish pink. We are using the same peachish pink in order to color in our door. As for the center portion of the door, color it in a light shade of orange and then yellow. Use brown marker in order to color the stairs. For our next drawing, start off by drawing a heart as such. On one of the sides, draw a crescent moon-like shape facing downwards. Do the same on the other as well and then add eyelashes. This will be the eyes. Now once you are done with this, outline it using a black marker to make it all the more darker. Then start off by coloring it. We have started off with the color red and then we are moving on to orange and finally yellow. As for the other half of it, we started off with the color green, then we will be moving on to the color blue and lastly we will use a shade of purple. You may also use a shade of pink. Finally, this is what it should look like. You have yourself a frowny heart. Next, write down the number 3 as such in a 3D shape. Once you are done connecting all of it together, use the marker and then make the lining much darker. Now take a red marker and then begin to color it in different sections as such. Finally, this is what it should look like. Next, start off by drawing this onion-like shape facing sidewards. Then add a little bush to the back as such. Right beside it, continue on, draw multiple ovular shapes in order to draw a pumpkin. Moving on to the other side, start off by drawing a cloud-like shape. This will make for broccoli. Connect it to the bottom as well. Next, move downwards and then draw this little shape. Moving on to our next drawing, it'll be a carrot. Add the multiple lines on it as well. Lastly, we have a cut open avocado and then after this, we have an eggplant. Don't forget to add in the leaves and everything else. Now, in order to draw it, we have chosen to color the top of the broccoli in dark green and then light green for the bottom. As for the second drawing, we have made it into beetroot. Color the leaves in green and then the bottom in light orange. Next, for our pumpkin, it will be colored in the color orange. As for the top, you may use a light shade of brown. Next, color the next piece in red. This will be a red capsicum and then color the stem in green. As for the bottom, use orange and then use green for the top part of the leaves. As for the avocado, color the outer part in dark green and the inner part in light green. For the eggplant, use purple and then use green for the leaves. Thank you for watching.